Hoş geldiniz. İyi akşamlar arkadaşlar. Welcome everyone. İyi akşamlar. Okay, so bugün plan nedir? What's the plan for today? Bugün yardımcı fiillerden bahsedeceğiz. Today we will talk about helper verbs. First we will learn what a helper verb means. Then we will see examples of them. Then we will make sentences with them. And that's all. It will be a vocabulary lesson. Bu derste kelime öğreneceğiz. Çok fazla gramer yok. If you know these verbs, it will be like a review for you, but I'm sure there will be some new ones that you will also learn. Bazılarını biliyor olabilirsiniz. O yüzden sizin için tekrar olabilir ama eminim yeni öğreneceğiniz kelimeler de olacak. Okay, başlıyoruz. Önce helper verb ne demek? Onunla başlayalım. Helper verb nedir? What's an helper verb? Helper verb nedir? Aynı zamanda auxiliary verbs olarak da bilinir. They are also known as auxiliary verbs. Çoğu kitapta onlara auxiliary verbs diyoruz. Yani kitaplarda arama yaparken, Google'da arama yaparken böyle arayabilirsiniz. When you do your search, you can search them with this term. Bu derste basit olsun diye onlara helper verbs diyeceğiz. In this lesson, for it to be easy, we will call them helper verbs. So, that one is important. Burası önemli. They cannot be used alone as a verb. That means they are always attached or used together with nouns. But bazen bir cevap olarak sadece helper verb'i söyleyerek de cevap verebilirsiniz. Ama tabii ki isim yani noun daha önce kontekste bahsedildiyse. Okay? If the noun has already been mentioned, you can use it as a response. Ve helper verb ve noun bir compound verb yapar. They make a compound noun. Sorry, compound verb. That is also just another keyword for your searches on the internet. These are just the main traits, main features of them. Peki helper verb'ler nedir? What are helper verbs? Like what are the examples of them? I put them in three categories. Onları üç kategoriye ayırdım. Birinci kategori, the first category, common yani yaygın olanlar. İkinci kategori, second category, uncommon yani yaygın olmayanlar. Üçüncü kategori, other, diğerleri, başka olanlar. Okay? Önce etmekle başlıyoruz. Sonra olmak, sonra eylemek, kılmak ve birkaç tane daha öğreneceğiz. Durmak, hayır, helper verb olmaz ama onu other olarak kabul edebiliriz. Yani teknik olarak sadece etmek, olmak, eylemek, kılmak ve bazen buyurmak olabilir. Birkaç tane daha verb helper verb olarak kullanılıyor. Yani isimlerle birlikte kullanılıyor. Ama onları da göstereceğim. Onlardan da bahsedeceğiz. So technically some verbs are not helper verbs, but still they are used in the same way. So we will still talk about them in the other category. Okay? Also, this table, I said it's uncommon, but it doesn't mean the final result is uncommon. It means making a new verb is uncommon. But if it's already made, you can use it commonly. Yeah, olmak, even etmek, in some context, it can be used on its own. We will talk about these details as well. So, first, let's start with etmek. Önce etmekle başlayalım. Burada büyük bir liste var. There's a big table here. Sizi korkutmasın. Don't let it scare you. Bunların hepsini beraber dolduracağız. We will fill in these together. İlk tarafta, on the first part, there's isim. There's noun. Yani teşekkür. Teşekkür demek bir isim olarak thank gibi olabilir. İngilizce'de thank diyebilirsin. In English, it's like thank as a noun. So when you do thanks, it's to thank someone. Teşekkür etmek. To thank. So when you thank someone as a thank you, you say teşekkür ederim. It literally means I do thank to you. Sana teşekkür ederim. Okay? And ikinci, the second one, şikayet. You can also keep guessing as we go. So if you know what şikayet is, you can type it in the chat without spoilers. Don't worry about spoilers. So şikayet, complaint. As a noun, şikayet is complaint. But when you do complaint, it means to complain. Yani önce Türkçe yazalım. Let's type Turkish first. Şikayet etmek. To complain. Bu hangi anlamlarda kullanılabilir? In which context would that be used? Örnek cümle söylemek isteyen var mı? Is there anyone who wants to have an example sentence? Çünkü iki anlamda kullanılabilir. Bunun bir yan anlamı var. It could be used in two meanings. It has a side meaning, to complain or to şikayet etmek. Evet, güzel. Karen çok şikayet ediyor. Karen complains a lot. But in the context of security, we also use this. I mean, whining, complaining, they are kind of similar. Other meaning I'm talking about is, unless Alex is typing it. Yeah, abracadabra, that works. There's also the report meaning. When you see some hacker in a game, when you see some troll in a server, you can say şikayet edelim. Let's report. I mean, basically, you can think of it as like, let's complain to the owner. Let's complain to the game developer. So let's report them. Onları şikayet edelim. Yes, görevliye şikayet edildin. You have been reported. So yeah, şikayet, the first meaning, complaint, but the second meaning is report. Okay, next one, tereddüt. What is tereddüt? Yeah, as a noun, tereddüt is hesitation. So when you do tereddüt, when you etmek tereddüt, simply tereddüt etmek, yani to hesitate. Tereddüt etme. Don't hesitate. Tereddüt etme. Or I am hesitating to talk. Konuşmaya tereddüt ediyorum. It's used as a dative verb. Konuşmaya tereddüt ediyorum. Gitmeye tereddüt ediyorum. I am hesitating to go. Çekinmek ile eş anlamlı. Evet. It's synonyms with çekinmek. Çekinmek is a little bit different in some context. It could be like you are shy and you are hesitating. But tereddüt etmek is you are having doubts that the idea is good. You are not sure if it's a good idea, so you are hesitating. Or you are shy, so you are hesitating. Bazen eş anlamlı ama bu özel anlamları da var. Okay? There's dans etmek. I'm sure that's very obvious. Dance. So dans etmek. To dance. Yeah, exactly. Some of them are very obvious. Some of them are a bit tricky. And there is acele. Yes, as a noun, acele is hurry. So, but of course, you shouldn't translate it directly. For example, in English, when you are in a hurry, you will say like, I am in a hurry. In Turkish, we wouldn't say aceledeyim. We will say, I have a hurry. Acelem var. I'm in a hurry. Acelem var. Literally, I have a hurry. Or if you are doing it, acele et, like hurry up, acele et. It's a bit similar with çabuk, like quick, çabuk ol, acele et, hurry up. So acele etmek, to hurry. To rush diyebilirsin. They are very similar. Not only Dimzi, you can also say otobüse yetişmek için, in order to catch the bus, otobüse yetişmek için acele ediyorum. I'm hurrying, if that makes sense. I am hurrying to catch the bus. Otobüsü yakalamak için acele ediyorum. Okay. So bahane. Bahane nedir? Excuse. As a noun, bahane is excuse. Exactly. So when you make or when you do an excuse, in English, I'm not sure if that's like a verb, like to excuse, like excuse me. That's a different meaning. Make an excuse. Yeah, that's a better. Bahane etmek. To make an excuse. It's different than to excuse someone. Bahane uydurmak, yes. Aynı anlama gelir. Ama tabii ki yine bir farkları var. Bahane etmek, ortada bir şey var ve onu bahane olarak kullanıyorsun. Bahane uydurmak, ortada bir şey yok. Sen uyduruyorsun. Mesela, or first in English, bahane etmek is using something as an excuse. Bahane uydurmak is making up an excuse. There's nothing, you are just making it up. So, for example, you get stuck in traffic. You can use that as an excuse. Trafiği bahane etmek. Accusative. Trafiği bahane etmek. So, you are late to work, then you say, trafikte kaldım, trafiğe takıldım. Then your co-workers or even your boss says, bunu bahane etme. Don't use that as an excuse. But if you late for whatever reason, then you still come up with an unreal thing that didn't happen. In that case, you will say bahane uydurmak, like basically lying. Like there's nothing such that it didn't happen. You are just lying that it happened to have an excuse. Yes, the dog ate my homework, bahane uydurmak, but the electricity went off. That really happened, then that's using it. Bahane etmek. And yes, both of these always have negative meanings. Uydurmak is making up. So you are making up an excuse. Okay? Next one. Belli. As a noun, what's belli? Actually, it could be used as an adjective. Yeah, let's go with an adjective. It doesn't have to be a noun. We have obvious, belli, clear, certain, evident, particular. Yes, you can all use these. And belli etmek. Belli etmek. Mr. Obvious, Kaptan Belli. Güzel. For example, I'm sure you all remember, or at least have played this Among Us game. So there's one imposter. They need to lie and pretend to be innocent, but sometimes some of their behavior give it away. They make it obvious. In that case, you will say bu, for example, bu hareket, this movement belli etti. Bu hareket senin imposter olduğunu belli etti. Or sen çok belli ediyorsun. You are making it so obvious. Sen çok belli ediyorsun. To make something obvious or to give away. As a to give away, to make it obvious. I mean, I think it's neutral. Not negative, not positive. No. It's only making something obvious when it's supposed to be a secret. Like when it's supposed to be private, when it's supposed to be not known. Like you have different different ideas about someone. You can't keep pretending. Eventually you make it obvious. Like you show your true color. Yeah, çaktırmak. In slang, çaktırmak is the same as belli etmek. Cevabı belli etme. Yeah, accusative. Cevabı belli etme. Or don't give away who you are, who you really are. Gerçekten kim olduğunu belli etme. Okay, o zaman cesarete geçelim. In that case, let's move to cesaret. By the way, this lesson will go slow like this because etmek has the most examples. After etmek, there will be a few more examples with olmak and a few more common phrases. So that's our main focus today. Okay, so cesaret is a noun. Cesaret. Cesaret ne demek? Come on, kimse bilmiyor mu? No one really knows. Cesaret. Wait. Oh, ben görmedim. Because I have a different window on my screen. I'm only looking at the bottom of the chat. They all, pushed back, so I didn't see it. So, yeah, courage or bravery. I will go with courage. And cesaret etmek. Now help me here with English. When you do courage, to be brave, to show bravery. Yeah, in English there's not an exact translation, so we need some sentences for that. I will go with to show, because to be is usually olmak, and I will say cesur olmak, to be brave, To show bravery. To show courage. So, when you can't have the courage to do something. Mesela, dışarıda kavga var. There's a fight outside. Dışarı çıkmaya, dative, dışarı çıkmaya cesaret edemiyorum. I can't show bravery to go outside, so I am scared. I can't go outside. Dışarı çıkmaya cesaret edemiyorum. Or let's say that you are scared of the dark and you can't walk when it's dark. Gece karanlıkta yürümeye cesaret edemiyorum. Gece karanlıkta yürümeye cesaret edemiyorum. I can't show bravery to walk in the dark at night. When you are scared to do something, we use this. I mean, of course, you can also literally say scared, like korkuyorum. You can also say cesaret in the other way. Cesaret edemiyorum. If you want to encourage someone like, hey, be brave, that's a bit different. We will say cesaret et. We will say cesur ol. Be brave. Cesur, brave, as an adjective, ol. So it goes to ol, not etmek. Yeah, I chickened out. That works. Okay, next one, davet. As a noun, davet, bakıyorum, invitation. And when you do an invitation, you basically invite someone. Davet etmek, to invite. Yeah, now there's not that much detail with this. Mesela, you are having a wedding. You want to invite your friends. Düğünüme, to my wedding. Düğünüme, arkadaşlarımı, dative, accusative, arkadaşlarımı davet ettim. I invited my friends. Arkadaşlarımı davet ettim. Okay, that one was easy, so let's move to devam. As a noun, what's devam? Continue. So, continuation maybe, as because it's a noun. So when you do continuation, you basically continue. I'll pick continuation. So devam etmek. To continue. That one is very common because, let's continue. Devam edelim. Okay, let me adjust the tables. Bunları biraz düzelteyim çünkü burada bunlar kaldı. Hareket ile devam ediyoruz. Martı, hayır. Devam is not again. Devam is the continuation of something. So, devam edelim. Let's make a continuation. Let's continue. Next one, hareket. As a noun, yes, it means movement. So when you do a movement, hareket etmek, to move, you move. So Like if you want to tell someone to hey, move, you will say hareket et. Of course, in slang there are alternatives like kımılda or kıpırda. You can also say these. Maybe I don't have space to type them, but I can type them into the chat. Kımıldamak or kıpırdamak. You can also use this as alternative to hareket etmek. So, or in a movie, you will see like don't move, hareket etme. Rip, no. Kımıldamak, kıpırdamak, they are not formal. They are only used in slang, like in the streets. For the formal version, you will say hareket etmek. Yes, dans ederken hareket ediyorum. Or kilo vermek için hareket ediyorum. In order to lose weight, I'm doing movement. So I keep moving. I keep doing exercises. Hareket ediyorum. And maybe I should mention that now hareket etmek or hareket çekmek in slang could mean something else. It could be like a offensive hand gesture. Hareket çekmek. Yeah, I will include that into our Device of Turkish file. So we will see that in a bit. Hareket and hakaret. Yeah, true. Okay, next one. Hitap. Hitap. Appeal olabilir. Correct. Doğru. Speech. I will say address. Address sounds better. To address someone. To either appeal or address. Because, you know, I will give you examples for both. İkisi için de örnek vereceğim. There's a new movie, but you don't like it. You want to say like, it doesn't appeal to me. Bu film bana hitap etmiyor. Bu film bana hitap etmiyor. Or bu yemek, this food doesn't appeal to me. Bu yemek bana hitap etmiyor. Yeah, it doesn't appeal to me. Like it doesn't draw my attention. I don't like it. I mean, it also means address. That's the first meaning. We are only having first meaning examples. So now address. So, you know, in Turkish or in actually many other languages, there are different pronouns for you. Like in German, there's du and sie. In French, there's, I guess, tu and vous. And other languages. So if you want to ask, like, how should I address you? Like, should I say sen or siz? You can say like nasıl hitap etmeliyim? Nasıl hitap etmeliyim? How should I address you? Nasıl hitap etmeliyim? Appeal to address. Yes, with dative. To address someone is to address to someone. Birine hitap etmek. So the speech meaning of this is more like you have an audience and you are addressing to them. You are talking to them. Hitap etmeking them. Yes, nice. Wait, I have ikram twice. I just realized. Selected one. And ikna. Ikna. Convince, convincing, persuasion. Yeah, all of these are good alternatives. I'll just go with convince. Is it a noun? Convince of someone? It's a verb. We need a noun like persuasion maybe. So when you ikna, you basically convince someone. İkna etmek. To convince. Oh. So for example, a kid is trying to convince his dad to go outside. Bir çocuk dışarı çıkmak için babasını, aküzatif, ikna etmeye çalışıyor. Babasını ikna etmeye çalışıyor. And when you are convinced, you will say ikna oldum. But that will go to olmak. İkna oldum. Babama çok para verdim. Onu ikna ettim. Babama çok para verdim. Onu ikna ettim. İkna edildim teknik olarak doğru ama ikna oldum çok daha yaygın. If you are convinced, instead of ikna edildim, which is actually technically correct, you will say ikna oldum. Like I'm convinced. İkna oldum. Okay. Actually, let me fix the numbers as well. Why did it repeat? Oh, yeah, we all did this. So we have ikna. The last one is to read. Exactly. Read. Or I will have offer, because when you offer something, we say ikram etmek. To offer. There's a little important detail here. Offer as in an idea. Sorry, not an idea, but food. Like if you offer help, you wouldn't say yardım ikram ediyorum. You will say like yemek ikram ediyorum. Ikram is used for food. It's that type of offer. Yes, for like ideas, for help, you will say teklif. Yardım teklif ediyorum. Yeah, Megan, correct. Akşam yemeği ikram ediyorum. Or proje teklif ediyorum. I offer you a project. You can either accept or decline. Kabul edersin veya reddedersin. Ama ikram, tabii ki ikramı da kabul edersin veya reddedersin. Ama ikram için yemekleri kullanıyoruz. Hatta Türkiye'de bir bisküvi var. Bunu gösterebilirim. Aklınızda daha iyi kalır. I show you this picture. It will stick in your memory better. Okay, so let's have one more verb here. Let's have 15 examples at first. For others, for more, I'll include them into the PDF file, so you can find more in the file after the lesson. Okay, 15. Let's go with kabul. We were talking about this. Kabul. So as a noun, that's really difficult to translate. Acknowledgement olabilir. Acceptation olabilir. Acceptance. Yes, that's better. So when you accept something, when you accept an offer, kabul etmek, to accept. And there's not that much detail. You basically just accept. Sadece kabul ediyorsun. And it's accusative. Teklifi kabul ediyorum. Doğru biter. Kabul mü? Like, do we have a deal? Or is that okay? Kabul mü? Okay, so let's move. And as I said, I will include these ones into the file. You can find more translation and explanations with this. So now let's move to this. That's a bit important. Now let's talk about some grammar.